Okay. As I took the political compass test, it's only right that I took the Roman politics test. Probably a lot less bias, too. I believe this is the one inspired by. I forget their names. It was, I think, Z. That one guy. I'm so sorry. I've forgotten. But this is on the IDR Labs. Bunch of tests you can take here. I might be taking a lot more, but for now, this is what I got. What else do I have? I need to start taking tier lists. If I don't take tier lists from the first 5 videos, I'm sorry. It means I'm still grounded. As a country, we are focusing too much on military spending and economic and the economy, and too little on civic and education and the arts. We need to. Small disagree. Actually, we've been worrying too much about that, so yeah, small disagree. I prefer a centralized government with a strong leader at the helm. Centralized. Strong leader I like, but eh. I prefer a decentralized government characterized by checks and balances of the broad distribution of power. No, we know how the Senate is. Our our country's military should have more say in how the country is run. Absolutely, we send them to die. They should have some right. That sounds too That's too dictatorial. We'll go here. They should have some right in where they're going. I mean, like, you can't decide. You can't have these people who are willing to jump and die for their country and not have them have a say. That's crazy. Our country gets involved in too many needless foreign wars. That's just the entire Middle East, so yeah. Democracy is dangerous to combat statecraft because it forces political discourse to be lowered to a level of stupidity that the masses can't understand. I mean, yeah. We allow people like Starbucks baristas to vote, so yeah. I do agree. Sorta. I like the principles of democracy, but in practice it's kind of bad. I understand what this was trying democracy is, but I'm not really sure I agree with the whole thing. Even some principles, I guess. The political challenges of today are so serious that they can no longer be solved with traditional tools. Mhm. Mhm. I do agree. Yeah, completely. A strong leader would get rid of a lot of this. Non. A strong leader. Our country needs a strong leader who will do what is need to be done to get rid of our mess. Yeah, it's in desperate need of that. Our country is overextended with many engagements throughout the world. We should focus more. I yes. Wow. This test was just made for me. Our country needs to be more tough on crime. I'm not saying death penalty for everyone, but yes. Income differences between the rich and the poor are largely a result of natural differences. Disagree. Disagree. To an extent. The unequal power relation between the working class and the elites are inherently exploitive. Yeah, they are. Yeah. The government should spend more money on raising the living standards of the poor. Some all agree. I mean, it's still spending money. Government should do more to give. No. The state would be justified in taking extra legal action against certain rebel rousers who are trying to mobilize the people for revolution. Extra? What does that mean? They're gonna extra follow the law. What does that mean? Small agree? I mean, yeah, for revolution. It's not a protest then. People at the top usually deserve their high positions. Disagree. I disagree with that. The senators do not deserve their position. I don't think I know about any of them or anything about them either. So yeah, doubtful. The elites have become so wealthy that it's only fair to ask them. The elites. Yeah, I like this. The elites, not the rich. Yes, people who are. That should be a thing. If they're ill, if they're in the government, we shouldn't be paying them a butt ton. People who are successful have a right to enjoy their wealth as they see fit. Yes, to an extent. Most people are too dumb and to truly understand politics. It's not that it's like a how do I put this? It's not that their brain can't comprehend it. It's just that they weren't educated. So, small agree. Welfare endorsed people's roads. Yeah, it does. Decadence, my friends. Decadence. The government should undertake more infrastructure projects with the aims of helping the poor. Yeah, that's something that's fine with my tax dollars. Yeah, but it's still spending money, so it's a mistake to ask society to help every person in need. Every person in need. Agree. It's just if yeah, society is responsible to make sure everyone's basic needs are met. Yes, we give you our taxes. You make sure our lives are okay. Money plays too big a role. Um. This is a hard one because I understand things like our money does things a lot for profit, but at the same time they worry nothing whatsoever about the actual balancing of the budget. Uh, Disagree. The political elites are out of touch with the. Yes, yes, they are. They are very much out of touch. All right, what I get? What kind of a Roman am I? Oh, I am pro pleb and imperial. Caesar, Domitian, Constantine. Okay, I like where I stand. Marcus Aurelian. Dang. I like where I am though, so I'm in the Constantine. You are. Alright, let's read it. Advocates of the Aryan values, champion centralized authority and policies that uplift the common people within the empire. They are perceive the concentration of power. They perceive the concentration of power in the emperor's hand as crucial for ensuring fairness and prosperity for all citizens, emphasizing the importance of the well-being of ordinary Romans. They view the empowerment of the plebeian class as vital for the empire's welfare. Proponents argue that a strong central authority is better equipped to address the needs in the populace than an than of a populace than an oligarchy of rich elites. Plebeian imperials prioritize the advancement of a common welfare as fundamental for the empire's prosperity and unity. Ah, really? So elites. It's funny because I'm not too far from being on that side. Ugh. Bit scary. Bit scary, I do say. But it's fine. I'm on this range. The Constantine. And I'm not sure if it's like an order like Caesar is super imperial, super pro pleb, and like from here to here, and these guys are on this side. No clue. But really, Marcus is pro patrician and Republican. Huh. As you learn, what is these guys? These guys seem bad. Defenders of traditional values advocate for the purse. Wow, the purse. Bro, I understand what the word's saying. It's just not wording. Preservation. Oh my goodness, that took way too long to read. Of the aristocrats' influence within the political framework of Rome. They perceive that power must lie in the hands of the Senate and regard elected magistrates essential for upholding the principles of liberty and justice. Emphasizing the importance of aristocrat leadership, they view the elites as guardians of Rome's virtue and stability. Proponents argue that the decentralized republican system is a better suited to safeguard the interests of the people and preventing the tyrant of a one-man rule. Pro-partition Republican prioritize Republican institutions, aristocrat privileges, and the maintenance of traditional values as crucial for ensuring the integrity and prosperity of Rome. Marcus Aurelius? That's what? This is new. This is new info. He was an emperor, so I'm confused. Spartacus. Spartacus is a Republican. It's crazy. Gaius Marius. I feel like I should know that name, but I don't. And yet I know this guy, that guy, these guys, that guy. I feel like I should also know these two, too. I need to know. Anyway, goodbye.